Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today is going to be one of my most important videos in a very long while. I want to talk to you guys about something which I've seen throughout the years. I've been doing this whole crypto YouTube thing since early 2017, mostly before the hype. And today I want to kind of make a video about what I've seen throughout, and something which I really want to teach most of you who are either new to crypto or who have just not thought about this specific thing in a little while. And I want to start that off by looking at a video which I posted about 4 months ago. This video is titled, "Here are my favorite altcoins that could make us millionaires in 2021. XRP, Ethereum, ZLQZAA, Link, VeChain." There was also some talk about XLM in the video, but this was kind of the basis. And what I mostly went over was why I think these coins would do good. And very fortunately, a lot of the people in the comment section here were really positive about it. That usually doesn't happen, but a lot of people were really positive about it, and I really liked it. But the point being, I talked to you guys about some coins that I liked and that I thought would do good because, well, to me, it is quite obvious. Now, as you might have known already, you might have not known, I also launched a Patreon recently. Once more, you can check it out, you don't have to. What I do on here is basically update with whatever I'm buying and some spreadsheets and some information, some extra posts and whatnot. But there's some really common thing I notice, all right? And that is, whenever I decide to say I'm buying something, what I very often notice is that people are like, "Oh, are you sure about that?" Or, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." And then let me tell you guys something else, right? This is my video log, if I can show you that, yes, from 2020 March. And if you know, you know, but this time was really when crypto was at the lowest of the low, like right around this area here. You can see the lowest point ever was about, or lowest point in a couple of years was March 12th-ish, right? And that is, again, where these videos are all created. In that little depth, the little crevice is where a lot of these videos were created. And literally here, if you scroll through and you see the names, like, oh, okay, that is interesting. Is this the end? Because a lot of people are asking that question. Why I just bought? Yes, why I just bought. Because I did that. Literally, guys, I get so many people asking me, what are you doing? And so many people hating, saying, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. You shouldn't buy Ripple. You shouldn't buy XRP. I see that so often. But then again, I always come back to this point. We are the earliest 0.001%. Many millionaires will be made. And then, some believe it, some don't. The point is, XRP here was about 15 cents. Look at that. Look at the difference, right? We've been talking about it, as I just said, since 2017. But there's so many guys who have throughout the road here said it's dumb, or oh, it's too late now to buy, or oh, XRP has gone up already, I shouldn't buy anymore. And that is what I learned throughout this Patreon journey here. People are hesitant to buy once the price has already gone up a little bit. But then again, think back to this moment right here. This is March 14th. This is 2 days after the biggest fall. Right, let's quickly take a little bit of a deeper look here. March 14th is right here. That is 2 days after 1 day after the lowest point was hit. And I was making a video here why I just bought more XRP. The reason I made this is because it was, to me, obvious that this coin is going to do good over longer term. Did they get sued here already? No. That was like like 9 months later. But that's something I'll get to in just a second. The reason I kind of bought in because I know fundamentally this coin is good. And if you check Ripple's Twitter, for example, you'll know the CBDC part and the real near instant settlement part, that's all what's kind of building it. But that's why I don't really mind buying it at these low prices. But that's also why I don't really mind buying at these high prices. Right now, XRP is like $1.30, something like that. And I'm not a single day afraid of the price dropping down. And I don't have that only with XRP. I have that with multiple crypto. Why? Because I know fundamentally what I'm buying them for. Here I made this video to talk to you guys about why I think these coins are good. Not only in short term, I'm talking millionaires for even the normal folk. And back in the day, I also made this video here about XRP, the earliest 1%. That's not because I think, oh, you should have $1 million to become a millionaire. No, that's not what I'm talking about. You know, not the usual stuff where if you have $1 million, you're a millionaire. I'm talking about normal people can really become rich. I'm saying normal because I'm just assuming that a lot of these people aren't millionaires already. Maybe you are, but a lot of people most likely aren't. And that's what crypto is to me. It's an opportunity for the kind of like the normal working class that start off without all this money given to them to actually make something big. And I kept trying to tell people that throughout these years. That's really kind of my mission since 2017 anyway. Tell people about crypto, educate people about crypto, and let them know that this is really something which is here to stay. It cannot go anywhere anymore. We might get some corrections here and there. We will definitely see those, but we cannot leave. crypto is here to stay. And then the question, I guess, that you should ask yourself is, what cryptos are there to stay? Like, which ones are going to be the ones? And that is where we look into utility. You know, the reason I didn't put Bitcoin Cash, for example, or Bitcoin SV is because those two, they're really just knockoffs of Bitcoin. Why would they stay, right? And that's why I don't think I really ever made a video saying I'm bullish on those two, because I am not. And I'll definitely tell you honestly, I don't really like those coins. I don't. May they do good? Yes, they may. But fundamentally, I don't believe in them. That is why I don't have a huge bag of them. I have some Bitcoin Cash because it was gifted for free if you had Bitcoin, which I did in 2017. But I never really bought into it because, well, why would I? It's not like I believe in that fundamentally. XRP and some of the other coins I talked about here, or in this video here, like VET, XLM and whatnot, I'm just bullish about throughout the whole journey. I don't care if I have to hold this one for the next couple of years. I don't care if I have to give it to my freaking grandchildren for them to enjoy it, because I know this technology is here to stay and will continue on stronger. Now, over on Patreon, I made a little bit of an update on BNB, right? And if you're on Patreon, you'll know. But the bigger point was, I don't mind holding a crypto, for example, which has huge staking possibilities or capabilities. It's just somewhere in the back of my head, it's like, well, if this coin is going to always get me more of this coin, and it's scarce where the supply is never going past a certain amount or is going to, be capped at a certain point, something like that, I want to have it because I know the popularity will keep increasing. Look, for example, BNB, right? That coin here will keep increasing as Binance gets more popular. Think about that. How could I not want to have that then? How could I not want to have it if it's going to get more popular, especially BNB, since we have the Binance Smart Chain, which is kind of a copy of Ethereum and whatnot. But, okay, so the bigger picture of the whole video here was to show you guys, if you scroll through these videos of mine, and I've made a ton of videos throughout these years, you'll notice how many people are negative and how many people say XRP is dumb, and how many times it just proved them wrong by just buying anyway. Even here in December, people said, oh, you're so lucky because you got into XRP early. Really? I mean, the price still did times 3 from here. I mean, Bitcoin did times 3, Ethereum did times 4. A lot of these coins have gone up a ton since I made this video, and people, even here, said you were too late. No, you're not. Even today, people are like, oh, XRP is 140. It's too late now. No. I mean, it's too late if you want to get in extremely cheap. For example, the 10 cents is over for right now. Yes. Can we get back there? Maybe. Is it going to happen? Low probability, but it's possible. I'm just saying it's low for where it was a week ago, but it's not low for where it's about to go in the next couple of years. And that is something which is really difficult to teach yourself. But once more, you don't have to buy this. Don't get me wrong. I'm just giving it as an example because I'm trying to teach people this mindset here. If a coin is high up, it's going most likely up for a good reason. People are buying this because they have some anticipation of the future. They know as well that there is more to be gained. Otherwise, they would have sold it if they didn't think the price would go up higher. So people are still buying at 150. People are still buying XRP at $3. Think about that. That was before all this utility even. And right now, again, throughout this cycle, people will be buying again at $3. It will happen. People will still be buying at $5. People still be buying at $10 per XRP. You might think it is dumb right now, but when we get there will be people who say, oh, I wish I got in early. There will also be people who say, oh, you got lucky. And then once we get to another couple dollars higher, the people will say, oh, you got lucky. Oh, it's too high to buy right now. And that will keep happening. That will keep happening, keep happening, keep happening. This is not only for XRP. This is for most coins. I have literally given you guys an update on VeChain yesterday, not the day before maybe, where I said I think VeChain right now is very expensive. But then I see the comments saying, Dusty, you always tell us this, that it's expensive relatively. And then again, I kind of catch myself. I bought so ridiculously much VET at $0.002. You would be a little bit afraid. You look at it like, oh, damn, Dusty, that's unhealthy. I did. How much of my money did I risk? Most of it. A lot of VeChain. I've sold some throughout the road because, man, again, you got to kind of look for yourself what the best risk to reward is and where you want to keep your money, because you sometimes got to enjoy things in life too, right? If you want to sell some crypto, you can do it for you. You don't have to be afraid that some people are going to tell you, oh, you shouldn't sell. If you want to sell something, oh, go right ahead and do it. I'm personally a really big crypto holder. Most of my money is in crypto, but if I want to sell something, I definitely do it, and I'm not afraid to tell you. I'm not afraid what the people will say because I don't care. All right, if I'm making money, then I'm making money. Well, if they say, oh, you shouldn't sell, I am not going to listen. But I told you guys in a video that I think this is really expensive. Why? Because I had such a big opportunity to buy here, and I did. I kept using it. And then you're always thinking in hindsight, oh, I should have bought more. But the thing is, if I think, will VeChain be able to hit $1? I will always tell myself, yeah, of course, why not? Obviously. So then again, the only question is, oh, okay, I'm going to send, because I cannot get these 3,000% gains anymore that we already witnessed, or 4,000%, I'm not going to say no to like 8 times gains. That would be a little bit odd, right? Because I'm going to say no to 800% now because I couldn't get the 3,000% anymore. It's like saying no to free money anyway. It's like, okay, because it's already gone up a little bit, I can't get the full potential of the run, so I'm not going to attempt it anyway. But that's so how our mind is kind of set up, where it's like, oh, it has already gone up so much, so since we have diminishing returns, maybe from now on forward, we can't get any returns anymore. But no, that's not the way it goes. Even with Bitcoin, but it's a little bit different with Bitcoin because you have altcoin season right now, but it's kind of the same thing. People think 60,000 is too much. There is huge institutions only getting into it right now. And Bitcoin might be too high, quote unquote too high, for what it is relatively to where it was a couple weeks ago. But for where it is about to head, it is still extremely cheap. But once more, it's more apparent by the XRP. People will buy in massively once they win the lawsuit. Trust me when I say that. It's not financial advice, but you should trust me when I say that people will buy into things when they fix a lawsuit in a positive sense. People just do that. It's just facts. It's not even advice. It's just freaking, I don't know, a fact like that. So once more, what comes around goes around. If they win the lawsuit, Ripple, which I think they will, people will be hoarding like crazy. They will. A lot of the speculation right now in the price increases are because the lawsuit is going properly. It's going to happen time by time again. And the most important lesson I could teach is maybe we're still so ridiculously early. Thinking you're too late is so stupid and is really just in your head thinking, oh, something is too far up. The only time I can tell you you're too far up is if you're buying something which has already gone up 50% in one day. If you're then going to try get the real top of the top without waiting for a small correction, okay, that's a little bit scary. But that's because you're talking about one day. If the price has, for example, gone up 20% yesterday, today it's kind of a neutral day. Hey, I'm saying once more, you might want to try catch this opportunity because it might get crazier. Think about it right here. People told me I was so freaking lucky for buying because I went up 6% in an hour a little bit later. Look at this. You just scroll through here, you'll see lucky. There's a lot of people also saying I'm buying. Again, what a luck. A lot of people, once more, I made a ton of videos, right? This one didn't have that many responses, but I made so many throughout the years here. There's a lot of people who said XP wouldn't amount to nothing. There's a lot of people hating throughout these years. Trust me, guys. So many thousands of comments I've seen of people just pooping on top of my head. A ton of people. Look at this, by the way. Bitcoin only 100 billion. XP 6 billion. So crazy. But yeah, they call you lucky once it has happened. They call you lucky for being early with XRP. They call you... No, even $1.50 in my opinion is still an early price. If you come back to this video in a couple of days and the price is 30 cents, you think I really care, to be honest? No. Okay, I could have gotten more if I held a different crypto. Okay, but I know where we're about to head. So it's not really a big deal in my opinion. Even now, Ethereum could have got you more gains than XRP throughout this period. Yes. Okay, so you think I care? No, it's also about your trust for the longer term, and it's about properly diversifying. Because I'm not only holding one coin, I'm not only holding XRP. I know the coin is going to rise like crazy, in my opinion, but I still got to diversify the risk, right? Still, XRP, we're not too late. I don't think that's really a thing that exists in the crypto space. It will get up higher. Will we see a intermediary correction? Might so, right? I have a plan for that too. I keep telling you guys about it, but longer term, XRP is set in my vision. Ripple bags another victory in legal battle over crypto XRP. And here, small lawsuit wins pushes XRP price back 2018 highs. Pull back ahead. Funny thing, right? If you go read through these things, you'll just find people saying XRP had an enormous rise. But then if you look at it, at the real numbers, XRP really hasn't gone up that much just quite yet. It's not even up to the all-time high, where almost any coin has already pushed back to it. So once more, saying XRP is really overbought right now, saying XRP is ridiculously high, in my opinion, is stupid. And even if the price goes down right now, you're looking at this like, oh, this didn't age well. It did. Because I'm just trying to give you guys a vision of having this idea of, no, it's too late to buy. It's just all in your head. It's a kind of a made-up construct, I think, of risk aversity, where you're just afraid of risk because the price has already gone up and you're waiting for a correction. But always waiting for a correction, nah, that's not the system, guys. That's not what ultimately is going to get you. Just, I don't know. I don't want to say trust me because then it would kind of be like financial advice, but I've been in just buying things, let me put it like that, for so long, and in crypto for so long, and the YouTube thing for like 4 years now. I've seen this so often, but it's the people, man. The people have the wrong mindset of just now wanting to buy when it's quote unquote high. If you're in a bull market, you go with the trend. Don't try to bet against it. If you're waiting for corrections, okay, but don't try to wait for the dip. Time in the market, in a bull market, is such a scary thing. It's going to lose you so many gains. A good example of that is if you just scroll through a couple of cryptos, you'll notice a lot of them go days without a good correction. A couple days. And that might be so for XRP too. Here, look at this. All right, this is the first day. Then XRP went up about, let's see here, about 3 candles towards right around here. Up about 100% or so before it actually got one more correction. If you start to think about it then, you would have missed out by not just buying one of these days because you were waiting for a correction. All of a sudden, your average price is way too high. Point being, time in the market in a bull market is kind of strange. You got to trade with the market, not against it. And right now we're in a bull market, so buying is definitely the best thing we can do. And the only thing you should be afraid of is a complete switch of cycle. So if we're going to go to a complete bear market, then you might be screwed over a little bit for a little while. But even then, I've been holding since 2017. You think I feel afraid? No, I'm still a happy freaking holder. Even when it was down as low, and I keep telling you guys in my videos throughout these years, I'm still a happy hodler. I'm happy to be an XP hodler because I know where it's about to go. But that same thing goes for BITRUE, same thing goes for XLM, same thing goes for a lot of the other cryptos. I just love them. I just like to have them. And I don't know, I'm kind of greedy with them. Even though I do giveaways, I just want to hold them. I just want to have those coins. I also have these mental barriers of how many coins I want to have. I don't know. Do you guys have that too? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel for these daily crypto updates and press the like button if you also thought this was a really interesting thing to share. I have no idea what I'm going to call the video just quite yet, but I wanted to really quickly share this story with you all. Yeah, that was it for today. See you guys again in another one, hopefully later today. I don't know. See you, and thank you all for watching.